volevo anche andare alla processione.
So at the moment I'm just wire brushing with the drill and using the multi-tool just to get in the edges, just to get right down where we put the water and stuff on the edges. We're going to do a finish with the air compressor of linseed oil, and that'll be mixed with a bit of spirit, and the spirit just helps it absorb into the wood, so we always do a little bit of a mix. Davide showed me yesterday how to do it. It seems fairly simple, but obviously, like anything, it's the prep before. So I'm just going through the beams now, slowly taking off anything like this or anything around the edges that just don't look very nice. I'm just trying to whip off before we do the final sealing and coating of oil.
While Rob is busy with these beautiful tasks of cleaning the beams, I'm going to start to point the stairs.
Years later.
Guardami, sembri Calimero. Calimero.
So at the moment we're just preparing the gun. We've got a mix in here from yesterday, but we've added a little bit more spirit or a little bit more paint thinners, neutral. Just because it probably evaporated in the night and wasn't closed. And then Abe is now going to make a mix of the linseed oil and the neutral. What we're doing, 60 to 40 ratio, was it 60
oil, 40
neutral.
percent.
And this way the beam absorbs more. If you just had the oil, it wouldn't absorb as much, so the thinners thin it out so it can pull it into the wood. So let's get going.
Rob, where are we off to?
Amy's not coming with us.
We plastered room 3 now, so the rustica room is finished and the beams have been treated as well with linseed oil. So now we are going to start to paint. So we're going with the first layer of lime, and we're going to be experimenting a bit with the roller because normally we've always only done it with a brush, so we're going to try to see how it turns out.
Un misurino si chiama Coppa Forge, che è utile per misurare se la densità della calce mescolata è quella giusta per applicarla ai muri. Praticamente si riempie, c'è un budino calibrato e si riempie con la calce e quando si tira su si misura quanto tempo mette per uscire e dovrebbe essere tra 12 e 15 secondi per la densità giusta.
Vai.
Ok.
12. We just finished the first layer of lime. Can't really see that much of a difference from the original video, but
Se poi domani è meno pezzi.
right, so second layer is done. Still looks a bit patchy, but that's because the wall is so wet. Also, it's now about 5 o'clock in the afternoon, so it's getting a bit dark, so you can't really see very well. Though it looks definitely whiter. So now we go and have a beer, and tomorrow we have a look how it looks like. Probably might need a third hand, but
Hopefully not.
hopefully not, yeah. Let's see. Second day of painting today. Me and Ozzy are walking over. Let's hope that the paint settled overnight and it turned out white and even, so that we don't have to do a third layer. We still have some details to finish, some bits around the beams, but hopefully after that we can then move into room 2. So I'm going now to do all the beams and all the details left. We decided to go with a natural white paint because the line was a bit too liquid, and we were risking to stain all the treated and sanded beams. So we have a paint that is slightly thicker. So yeah, I want to do all those and all the corners where we didn't quite get with the lime yesterday. Meanwhile, my mum is doing a last layer on the walls just to get it a bit more even. So third layer is done, but only on the walls, not the edging, because that was alright.
And everybody's loving it.
Everybody's loving it, yeah. We also did the details around the beams so that it brings out more the red bricks. By the way, where there is no paint, so like down there, it's because we will put pastellone, that's where the kitchen goes on. So we don't need to paint it, and we don't need to plaster it either because the pastellone will be put there. So the thing about working or painting with lime is that you can't really see much of a difference during the actual painting. The paint needs to set and the lime needs to set, and then over time it becomes white. So we tried to take a video during the process, but it just looks like we're making the wall wet. So we're going to show you how the wall looks before and how the room looks then after we painted. We had to go with a few hands of paint in the end, just to avoid having patches and to make it as even as possible.